I booth at Hickory Tree Antique Mall. Today's date's April 13th. So far I've sold maybe $10 worth of stuff, if that. So I'm hoping the sales pick up. But there's that doll, that's worth a lot of money. I don't know if I get what it's worth. I put what it's worth on there, but if somebody wants a better deal in antique booth, well, people will call me and they'll make a deal. If I like the deal, I'll accept the deal. If Lauren put stuff a little higher than what you want on some things. A lot of glass bottles I was put what I want for them, the little things, but some of the bigger things I put a little bit higher than I want, and usually I'll end up hacking with somebody who won't want to pay that price and talk me down. Then I'll let them talk me down to what I actually want, and sometimes a little slightly lower. But it works. I just know this thing. According to eBay, it goes for $200. I don't know if I get that for it. Somebody might want to go down a little bit. I need to make some sales though. I'm paying $140 a month for this booth. Last month I made very good profit. The month before I owed them like $30-some. Now this booth, I'm not sure whose it is, but I'm tempted to get some of these insulators for my private collection. It's one of the things I have trouble with, walking my booths in the two antique malls, not buying something in another booth for my private collection. I have a thing for glass insulators. I love collecting them. I'm tempted to get that one Barbadil one. Let me see how much it is. At $10. That's a very unique looking one. It really is. I want to see if they got the thing open. Nope, they're not open today. Let me ask about that, because they were opening the cafe and doing meals again, but don't look like they're doing it now. Oh. Give you a heads up, you can get arrested for walking the wrong way down the aisles here. So don't walk against the arrows, follow the arrows. Security will arrest you if you walk against the arrows. Yes, I'm making that up. I'm just joking. That will not happen here. I just want to throw that in as a joke, because each arrow the arrows point. This arrow is pointing the direction I'm walking. I don't know, this arrow's always been this way. I think this place was a warehouse at one time. Of course, I've had a comment, one of my subscribers on my YouTube commented, I did not realize the one above Kroger's, Beaver Creek, was at the other antique mall garden. I did not realize that one's a warehouse too. After the person commented, I looked into it, and it turns out both of these were warehouses at one time. This one and the other one. So I learned something new. Of course, I never really went to Beaver, hardly ever, until I put my stuff in the antique mall. Turned out the group of people standing there, Bob Marley. I don't see a price tag on that. I don't know what they're wanting for it. Pair of suspensors, Patrick Squidward, and there's some Toy Story. Now I'm tempted to buy those in my collection. I may get those for my collection, depending on how much they want for them. Well, the Buzz and Rex for Toy Story, and the little Elliot from Toy Story, the three I want. I don't care too much for SpongeBob. Hot lemonade. Got a cold, doctors say hot lemonade. Now one lady that had to move the other antique mall was just down the hill, was ended up shutting down, and I moved up here. I thought ever I went to get here, I'm afraid to move and leave because I want to stay. I need to move a little bit more stuff in my own booth. This booth over here is my favorite booth for a while, because before the credit they had so much train and railroad stuff. They still have nice stuff, I will admit. They just don't have much train and railroad stuff anymore. And I see a few things I want to have in my personal collection. And that's something that they love on American Pickers. Frank loves finding these things. If they watch American Pickers on TV, Mike and Frank, when they go to these old houses and barns, when Frank comes across this, he gets super excited. That's just like one of his favorite things is these old oil cans. Old Texaco. $34.95. These are old. Okay, I need to not focus the camera on that only. I'm gonna come back. There's a decent amount of stuff here. Those I might have in my collection. The bottle, I love collecting glass bottles. I have my own collection. But I'll go to these auctions, buy boxes and boxes of glass bottles, and then I'll take the ones I like from my personal collection and take the rest out. For example, I got a lot of Coke and a lot of Pepsi bottles, and some Dr. Pepper bottles. So I kept at least one each for my collection, bring the rest here. Those is something that sells very good here. I like to point out. Now I'm walking against arrows. Make sure security don't see me walking against arrows. Well, I guess I'm getting in the video here because there's a lot more people coming in. I don't want to make anybody mad because I'm filming. Here I don't think I have to worry about. It's the town I live in. I need to quit getting worked up over that. I think what I need to do is when somebody idiot wants to scream at me, slam on their brakes up a vehicle, scream at me, I step out of the building and scream at me. I need to just keep filming and upload a video anyways. Maybe they'll realize I'm not to be pushed around.